What's going on, everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy from the rental shop. You know the rental shop, 4 or 5 seasons we started from the garage. We're always buying stuff, reinvesting, trying new things, because that's how we grow. We've grown from the garage to a real thing. Was able to take my wife out of her job and plop her here. Life is more freedom for us, and that's what we're going for together. Anyways, the week. It's been very slow, which is good because we get the chance to still work on things, clean the warehouse. About $4,000 this week. What is out right now? I've got my trusty rental program, Booqable, here that tells me the numbers. Let's take a look at the week. You can see this week we've got some bar height metal stools, some cocktail tables, some slip covers, an under table light, a backdrop, a photo booth, a hot dog roller, some marquee letters, and that's it. So one thing that I've been doing this year is I'm doubling down on chairs. Believe it or not, as exciting as it is to get arcades and everything, you know, we've got those arcades up here, but you know, where's the real money coming from? Because arcades, you know, those may not go out till summertime twice maybe, and then another 2 times in December, 4 times a year. So you see right here, we've got our 2 kind of higher class chairs here. We've got the resin rustic crossback chairs, and we've got the Shibari chairs, the white resin Shibari chairs. So only one person in our city actually has these, and they do sub-rent them through us from time to time, which is great, so it makes sense to double down on these. And these ones have a great price in our city. You can get, you know, $9.50, $10 a chair for these guys in our city. So it was a great option. So I doubled down on more of these here. So as for other chairs, we've got our gray folding chairs. So that's these guys up here. They work absolutely fantastic. We have 450 of them now. And so we got 50 more of those this season because we were sold out a lot of dates on those last year. And that's great. And we are about in the middle for pricing of those. So we're more expensive than some suppliers and then cheaper than other ones. However, if you look up in the corner here, those brown chairs, those were the very first chairs that I had, and I've done extensive repairs to them to make them better. And these ones are great because we call them our festival grade chairs, or our budget chairs, so that people who want a cheaper chair for beer gardens, they've got an option at the cheapest price in the city. So not only do we have the best quality in you know, some of the more gourmet chairs, but we also have the cheapest options. Why can't you be both? Especially when you offer different options like pickup versus delivery. If someone wants delivery, they clearly have enough money to get it delivered. But if someone's picking it up, it's because they want to save money. So they may opt for the cheaper chair. And if you offer both pickup and delivery services, why can't you attack both ends of the spectrum? Because you have to understand who your clients are. And that's what we're trying to do with this, by offering higher end options and lower end options and medium options, because our customers are coming from different spots. So catering stuff, let's talk about catering stuff. Because year 1, when we got into catering, which was 2023, it was a little bit messy. People were always returning stuff dirty, and that was a big problem for us. So we decided to implement sheets to make them return it clean. But there's been a few little game changers that have changed everything. So one of them is we get these, so this is some cutlery here. So this is returned by a customer, so this is still dirty, but you'll notice that it's actually clean inside. We get these little things from the dollar store, and what we do is on the lids, we drill holes into it so that the cutlery can breathe when the customers put it back in, but we just put this little tag on it. Please leave no excess food on the dish cutlery or else charges will be added. And we have never had the cutlery come back dirty ever again with the label right on the container. They know the consequences, and that's what it is. This is how we send it out. This isn't processed. We don't send it out all jumbled like that inside. This one still needs to be cleaned, but the customer did their job. So over here you can see dishes. We put our dishes out in these black plastic crates. Again, this isn't a clean one, and these are return dishes that need to be cleaned. These are appetizer plates. So plates, same sort of thing. We pack a sheet with them. And then when we hand them off to the person, we also tell them, hey, like, you know, you have to return these clean or you'll get charged. You know, dishes change hands multiple times, and that's really a problem because, you know, the person who picks up might not even have been the person who initially rented them, might not be the catering company who's actually holding them. So you need to have those words everywhere that they look. And you know what? Say that they're at a wedding, but it's inside a tent, and these dishes, there's nowhere to wash them. Well, if we get lots of dishes, I mean, we really don't want to wash them. Even if we charge people and make a little bit of extra money on that, that's time for us. We almost break even on the labor because it's a hard thing to do. So what we do is we use this thing right here. This is called the Plate Scrape V2. This is called the Plate Scrape V2. And what it is just a bucket, and it's got these things, these bristles in the middle, and literally you fill it up with water and you put your dish through like that, and it literally cleans them. And so last year we were trying to rent these out with dishes. No one wanted to rent them out. So this year, actually Plate Scrape sent us one of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to send it out with big dish orders because we have one here and we want to keep it in the back because we use it. I mean, you can even word it differently. You know, if they don't clean it after you give them a verbal warning and after you have a warning right there, plus you give them a sheet, and then they have this and they didn't utilize this, well, you could say, hey, we noticed that you didn't clean your dishes, so don't worry, we got you. As per our contract, we will clean the dishes for you at $1 a dish. And they have nothing to say because it's in the contract before. We handed it off. Every person at every step was told this instruction. And it mitigates, you know, your team having to clean these. Now all we have to do is throw the dish that's been rinsed into the glass washer so that it gets sanitized, and then we can repackage it. That's going to save us a lot of scrubbing time. And, you know, thanks to tools like this, the Plate Scrape V2, it's absolutely amazing. If you get one, even for just your internal cleaning tasks, it's going to save you. You can check out a link to their product in the description if you want to purchase these for your rental business, because these guys are great. I've had conversations on the phone with them, really smart guys. So click the link in the description and buy yourself a Plate Scrape. What's up, everyone? I'm in the Costco parking lot, and it's that time of year where picnic tables come out. And so one of the tactics I always use is kind of my Costco trick, where I know that, you know, at this time of year, you're getting ready for the season, you want to buy new things, but also you're probably at your lowest revenue point too. You know, the money's not coming in as fast and you're spending it to try and prepare for the upcoming season. So stuff like picnic tables, you can't just throw it on your website and then, you know, if people book it, then you go out and buy it, because for us, these things just aren't in stock and they're hard to get during the summer season for us. So one of the tactics I use is, you know, I really shouldn't be spending money right now, but I can buy them, leave them in the box, tell someone rents them, and just, you know, I'll take them back if I'm ever low on money. And this tactic I've been using for years with Costco stuff, speakers, blah, 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 in the fact that, I'll just take it back. And I never take it back because I've always been okay. But it helps me justify being able to spend that extra money in the fact that I know that I could just take it back. And then I also know that, you know, if someone books it, well, then I can just unbox it. Anyways, I thought I'd show you the numbers on picnic tables. So you can see right there, 6-foot picnic tables, seats 10 guests. We have 10 in stock, and we've rented 118 times since April 25th, 2023. So about 2 years ago, and we've made $5,115.13 in revenue. So the roofs in the back of my shop are roughly 24 feet tall. I mean, for instance, you can see those are tent center poles right there. Those are 21 feet tall, those ones. And my stacker here only goes up to 137 inches. So I don't know, like 12 feet or something like that. So it makes it so that I can't get things from up high. But what I can do is I can stack multiple pallets on top of one another, like these barrels here. They go 3 high, and I can strap them in. You see how I have ratchet straps on the side? So, you know, in essence, Before I was like, hey, I need a bigger stacker. But no, I mean, I just have to make sure that, you know, I could grab off barrels as I need them now. So same thing goes for chairs. I know this one isn't as high, but you know, the gray chairs are underneath that can roll out. So you use the gray chairs underneath first before you get to the top ones, so that it will be empty underneath before you can go to get it. Anyways, this will all be inside my warehouse tour when I finally get this place cleaned. A few weeks still. Anyways, everyone, that's the week. That's the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, watch another one. Press like on this video and we'll see you next week. As always, you stay classy.